Hello, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of Star Trek Virtual Play Survival Chaos. We are playing as the Naga against the Blood Elves, the Scarlet Crusade, and the Gibby Gabos. So let's roll this dice, see what we got, and we have 9. So, Highborn Blood. Okay, this is going to be a little bit difficult for us, but I think, hopefully, we should be able to pull it off. Certainly not what you would call an ideal, start. Ay carajo. What does that mean? Alright, so here we are. And we are immediately going to start off with some razor spine blades. They're super, super easy, super, super quick to upgrade. And most importantly, they give us that extra little punch because we start off with 2 armor. We do want to make sure that we get the building HP up a little bit here. I think if we are able to go straight to tier 2, that could be quite nice in the middle. We'll have to kind of see how that goes. Reduces cooldowns of defensive shrine spells by 10%. Magic torrent. Ooh. Oh, that's actually crazy powerful for defense. Okay, we might have to explore that ever so slightly more. Quebeca. Alright, so we are going to be... Yeah, we should be chewing through most of these people, especially the Blood Elves will definitely be running around here. But let's kind of keep a watch on the middle here, make sure that we are not going to be throwing our units into a situation which is just kind of like wildly disadvantageous. I don't think we should, and frankly... It looks like we might be getting them at the perfect time. Yes, so we are going to be going straight into tier 2 in the middle. Because I want to upgrade this immediately, as fast as I possibly can. That way we can then start our next level of melee upgrades as fast as possible. Boom. And then good. Okay, so our Myrmidons should be rolling through here quite quickly, which is gonna feel lovely, baby. And our anti-buff thing should be quite helpful against the Scarlet Crusade, just because they do have so many buffs available to them. And here we are actually going to be able to kind of take advantage of this situation. Our increased damage is really, really helping us out here. And then I think I would personally like to get a little bit of Ancient Masonry, and then actually let's start with some small Venom Glands, because I am just trying to think of the pushback here, because there will be pushback. There really isn't any real doubt about that. There has to be pushback at some point. And while we are pushing nicely, they are going to be pushing into us. Here, the best we can hope for is that they just keep spending units to deal with us, because that would be quite nice. Great, and we've got the Venom Glands just in time for these guys to show up, and they're having to spend some money to send some units into us, and that is good news for us, baby. Alright, good. And here we're actually knocking on their door in a pretty aggressive way, which kind of gives me a bit of an idea that I would love to go tier 2 into the Goblins. I don't love how big this presence of the Scarlet Crusade is getting right up against me, but we are going to be picking up some more razor spine blades just so we can make sure that even our guys here are still pushing as hard as they possibly can. Yeah, and I'm going to be going straight into tier 2 him. He doesn't seem to be upgrading his units at all, which I will not say no against. Especially if it gives me an opportunity to swoop in and deal some damage. Because we love dealing some damage. That we do. Alright, so we're going to keep on chunking through here. Chugging nice and slow and quick like. Yeah, and we're still just really right on top of the Blood Elves here. Okay, and luckily their backline has been kind of pulled away by the Scarlet Crusade / the The Blood Elves. There it is. I don't know why all of a sudden I completely forgot, like, this race that I've been playing for so long. But, you know, sometimes that's just the way the mind operates. So, okay, still barracks level 1. That's excellent. We're actually chunking them much more than I thought we were going to be. Oh wow, he's already gone straight up tier 3 into the middle, so that means the goblins are going to be under a lot of pressure. That is excellent news for us, because hopefully that means we'll be able to sneak our way through and kind of apply the top pressure and hopefully help break him. Oh, actually, no, that's us. He's coming into us. For a minute there, I thought he was coming in from that side. All right, that's a lot less good than I thought it was going to be. And now we're going to start picking up this stuff, which is going to be awesome. Though, frankly, with the sheer amount of Blood Elves right now, I think what we might be able to do is just kind of keep our heads down a little bit here and maybe be able to go to tier 2. That'd be nice. Alright, so, yeah, because this is such a mess in the middle. But I don't think we're going to be under, like, a tremendous amount of pressure. I mean, it's still going to be some pressure for sure, but I don't know if it's going to be like end-all be-all type of pressure. And how is he looking? They're 3-0. Okay, so they're kind of like on my front line here. That's okay. Alright, so we're going to have to make a pretty important decision here. And I think I am going to go tier 2 here. That way, if we can send out a hero, like Athissa or something, and just have her sit in the middle, that's so much experience, that's so much value that we can probably get out of her, that I think that might have to be the move that we go for here. So we'll pick that up. Not to mention it also unlocks this and Storage Stone. Oh, not to mention it looks like we might have to tier 2 here if they push through. That's so many units. That's so many units, my guy. Oh, boy. Okay. Okay, well, the good news is it looks like they're slowly being broken up, but they still have such a presence in the middle. Ideally, I would like to get Athissa out, because we'll be able to defend this no problem. I'll probably just tier 1, especially since we've got the extra mana. There's no point in not. Yeah, where we can use this kind of on cooldown. Great, now we're just going to swoop through here, start ripping them apart. I hit them a little too far out, so we're not quite able to take advantage of our tower defense here. Oh my god, he's already got level 4 in the mid. Okay. Not super sure how we're going to be handling that amount of aggression. Send her out. Because now that we're a little bit further here, hopefully... Oh no, of course now this is when they all show up. Alright, this is going to be very bad, and that was a wasted Athissa. Absolutely garbage tier use of Athissa. Did not know they were about to break like they were. Like they did, basically. She's doing a lot of damage, but I doubt it's going to be enough to really kind of keep them off of us. Oh, but actually, if we can push them off of Athissa here, we might have a chance of reclaiming mid. We're only 600 gold away from... Oh, she's gonna be so weak either way. Yeah, that timing was just rough. Had I known, I would have played that very differently, but I didn't know. So I didn't play it very differently. Yeah, then she's down. She got killed by the damn... She got killed by the damn Pegasi. How disappointing. Alright, so unfortunately we're just going to have to keep on just dumping resources into dealing with this middle aggression. Luckily, they're going to show up, get murdered. That's actually not that devastating of a push, which I'm very, very, very cannot express how thankful I am for that. Now let's get some armor going. This is going to be a real bummer to handle, but the good news is, I think we're just going to have to tier 2 it. We should be able to hold until then. I should have waited ever so slightly longer, but it's okay. Oh, it looks like we knocked out a few of them at least. We're gonna hit you guys with that, just so everybody just sits back and calms down for a little bit, huh? Oh, they deal siege damage! Oh, why do they deal siege damage? Since when do they do siege damage? Why are they doing siege damage? Oh my god, and here comes a whole nother wave. Okay, so we're gonna have to cancel that. Yeah, this is just a ton of aggression. An absolute metric ton of aggression that we got to deal with here. Fortunately, since Athissa did so poorly, and entirely my own fault, by the way, we really, yeah, and just the sheer amount of fire elementals, look at all of this. Okay, now we just kind of have to hope that the hero attracts enough attention that we can kind of protect our barracks, but unfortunately, nope, there it goes. Okay, yeah, didn't really know how to handle that. I think I would have been able to stop it had I held the... We're gonna already immediately go into that because we need some pressure taken off of us here. Ah, that sucks. That's so much. That was so much damage coming in to the mid. I'm gonna pick that up for some extra bonus, and it also didn't help that we just could not at any point really find the time to get that defense. The base defense that is rockin' and rollin'. So I'll pick that up just because we need more units. We need more units in the field, baby. And of course now Kael'thas shows up. Okay, that was very well played. They really waited until I got absolutely demolished before sending in their heroes. Clever. Alright, so now they've gone tier 3, and they have the airship bonus. Noted, noted, noted. We're actually starting to push through. How? How is that happening? Alright, so we are starting to chunk a little bit against Quebeca here. I don't want to spend any money on improved masonry here just yet. Alright, so now that we have enough gold to kind of, well, to get a hero out, let's get more advanced small venom glands. Is that like a real Phoenix, or is that just his... Oh, no. Okay, so he does have the Phoenix bonus. So tier 3 bonus. Got it, got it, got it. Alright. Here we should be able to send out the Tide Mistress in pretty short order, actually.
Research finished.
Okay, so we're actually recovering mana at a pretty good click here. So now we're just going to let him kind of roll through here. We love that AoE. Thank you for being you with this. Awesome. Now we can pick up some improved masonry because we don't need this to start going tier 3 right away. We just need it once. Oh, that was so dumb. Oh, that was so stupid. Oh, well. We only really need it kind of once we start getting in here just a little bit more. Because we need that little extra bit of armor. We need anything and everything we can use here. We are 4 and 2, and they are 3 and 3. Okay.
Research finished.
And perfect. We got the research finished right before we click over. Boom. There it is. We also have the Naraki Overseer starting to show up, and as Gentis is down, so we're going to have to watch the middle for a little bit more pressure again. And here we are. I feel like someone's like sawing logs in the street in New York right now. I'm not going to ask any questions because I'm terrified of the answers. So here we are. Luckily, everyone seems to have blocked up the mid again. Thank the Lord. There's 2 tier 3s, a hero, and a tier 4. All of that going in. There's 6 and 3, 4 and 3. We're about to be 4 and 3 as well. Excellent. And we are just kind of running over them here. Love to see that. Athissa doing great, great work here. And we've got an awesome little block for them here. We got some more Razor Spine Scales. Good, 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 good. We're actually kind of holding them here, which is surprising. Siren Song and Highborn Blood, I think, are very important. So we'll pick up both of those items.
Shiny button.
Actually, before we do any of this, let's also pick up this bonus here, Magic Torrent. Because that extra bounce is just wild, I think. That's an incredible amount of extra damage coming through. Unfortunately, Thissa is taking the full brunt of the enemy attack right now.
Guess I got
What else do we want to pick here? We're good. I think we're good in terms of that. Yeah, let's just get straight up 6 attack. Yeah, Thissa got booped. Thissa got bopped pretty hard there. 220, 230. We do need to kind of get to our magic at some point here. I just don't know when the right time is. And that is kind of how crazy our mana. Our mana's already back up to where it once was.
research.
For the memory of Quell Thalos.
For the memory of Quell Thalos, that is Lorthamar Theron, who was appointed Region Lord of Silvermoon City and kind of the Sindarai in general, while Kael'thas went to the Outland. Unfortunately, following Kael'thas's kind of betrayal of the Blood Elf people, depending on kind of which source book you were using from, he betrayed him kind of either for greed or for the need, the addiction to magic that all Blood Elves have. Then that was kind of when Lorthamar kind of became the de facto leader of the Blood Elves. So here we are. We're going to be keeping on here. All right, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Excellent spawn. Gonna throw you out. We're gonna start shooting at Gazlo. Everyone get in here. Boom. Excellent. Nice, easy pop there. Then I will be going tier 3 into them. Nice. Knocked him out of there. Now we're going to repair. 5 and 4, and we are 6 and 3. Okay. All right. So now it's time to pick up 525, and then we will be able to push them out, I think, relatively comfortably. Fantastic. And then I think we might want to start getting a little bit sneaky and get the ultimate weapon research going. Because I kind of need to pop his middle barracks if I'm going to have any peace here. And I think the best way for us to do that right now is start thinking about it. I don't think we need to do it right away. I'd like to get a little bit more economy and stuff. This is going to be a nice big push coming in from there. Great, we're going to repair that. That mana burn, baby. That mana burn is buck wild. What I can also try and do is smash through the goblins and hope he goes this way and not that way. Because if he goes that way, we're basically boned. But that might not be the case. We will keep our fingers crossed, let me tell you. Alright, so now let's get some chitinous scales. So we will be 6 and 5. hopefully we'll be wiping some people out. Let's please get those barracks. Let's please, 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 please get those barracks. But we also need to do... Ooh, okay. Let's also get some of that. Okay, looks like we smashed through. Yep, there goes his last defenders. Now we've just kind of gotten unfettered access to his barracks. Alright, I mean, we are kind of making our way through here. Our hero is very, very much helping. Alright, here comes Lord Thermar Theron. That's okay. We can handle that. Alright, so...
Research finished.
Not gonna quite be able to push them out, I don't think, but we are close. We are close. Here, I'd rather just hit them with a tier 1. That Sally Whitemane is in the middle, so let's focus on Sally Whitemane. Pop her, please. If you could kill her, that'd be great. I'm okay with losing a tower if it means we get Sally Whitemane off of me. Okay. Certainly not. Once again, there's a lot of stuff that I'm not loving right now, but it's also not like the end of the world. Okay, so Lady Vosh has fallen, so we should be able to send her out against this. Has he finally gone tier 3 enemy? It looks like he has. Excellent, and that actually gives us enough gold for her to show up. That's dope. Armory level 3. Hopefully we'll be able to chew through most of this. There's 6 and 5, and we are also 6 and 5. Okay, so the important thing that we do here is make sure that we... Alright, let all the units come in. Wait until Lord Thermar shows up. There he is, because we want to make sure that we can wipe out the units. Keep Lord Thermar kind of within range here. There it is. Okay, I'm happy. I'm very happy with that. That went really, frankly, a lot better than I thought it was going to. As Gentis is doing his own wild thing. Highborn Blood. Great. So we're gonna run them over pretty comfortably. Pretty comfortably. Great, we've got more Highborn Blood coming in. What else can we be doing? Maybe this, frankly, could be solid. But I think we might want to just, like, sit and wait for tier 3 here. I'll just be picking up these to slowly, because once we get that... Once we're able to get the ultimate weapon, we really need to use the ultimate weapon pretty much right away. Alright, I'll send her with the next wave, because I don't want to keep waiting. Not to mention, I need to keep my base kind of, basically as safe as it possibly can be. Okay, let's pick that up. Why would that be where the spawn? Okay, but that's what I was looking for. We're really cutting down just the sheer amount of units that are here. She's taking very, very little damage. Okay, good, good, good. More AoE rolling in. All, yes, beautiful, 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 Athissa. You gorgeous, gorgeous monstrosity. I love you. Okay, Nasgentis unfortunately has fallen, but that is kind of his lot in life at the moment. He is the defender, but he's also the dead one. All the time. All the time. Okay, so now we're doing a little bit of damage here. Fortunately, it's holding up my entire back line. But our front line should be able to really kind of like chew through them here. Oh, but she's... Oh, that's also kind of hilarious, but also a huge problem for us. Is that the fact that she's constantly casting spells that can't hit air units on air units. Certainly not quite what you would hope, if I'm being honest. Okay, this is good, because they're going to push us away. Lady Vosh is not going to be under the range of the towers, unless she does something crazy like move all the way ahead, but I don't really see that happening right now. Okay, now we're finally starting to move in. We've got level 3. We've got the full level 3 kind of setup here. Okay, and we're only 1 armor, 2 Tidal Guardians. Okay, so we still have a couple of researches to get through, but none that are, like, insane. And it looks like we might finally be able to crack this damn base. Come on, come on, use that AoE, baby. Just keep trucking, keep trucking, keep trucking. Luckily, Athissa's in the back, so she's not under a tremendous amount. She's not under, like, a horrifying amount of pressure. Yeah, Lady Vosh is going to go down, but that's okay.
Research finished.
Oh, that actually did not wipe out our units. That is so helpful. Lady Vosh is down, but that's okay. Okay, we're going to be picking this up. Oh, but now this is where the AI is just so troll. Because now they're sending 2 heroes into me. Why, dude? Why are you doing this? Ah, this is so bad. Okay. Well, we're not going to be getting any feed from there, it seems. Yeah, there's no way we hold that. That's fine. That's okay. Let's research just a quick ultimate weapon here. Because I need to see kind of the view of everything that's happening right now. That's so bad for us. That's so bad. Oh, we're not going to be able to afford that. Pop this. Pop this up. Pop this. Bye-bye, everybody. I've got to nuke your faces and get them away from me. So the good news is their reinforcements are probably going to be cut off relatively intensely. Oh my lord. Oh my Lanta. Alright, good. So Nasgentis is going down there. Athissa, please. Athissa, please. What is this aggro? Please, Athissa, no! Stop. All of you stop. Okay. He's gone tier 4 into me. We've switched sides of the heroes that I was hoping would be on either side, but that's okay. Kael'thas is gonna be getting murdered here. Focus everything you have on Kael'thas. Thank you. Oh yeah, I mean, we're just getting absolutely demolished here. Gotta wait until they get closer because I can't run that risk of her doing exactly that. No! Stop! Spawn, yes, good, good. Now they're gonna be going, they're got pushed off, that's good. Attack Gazlo. I really don't care who gets hurt as long as it's not my barracks. Alright, so we're gonna keep on spawning units here. Green has lost his middle barracks, how lovely. Okay, now we are swarming all over him. But unfortunately, they're just waiting in the wings. Waiting in the wings. Okay. We're gonna... maybe not. Let me try and see how this goes. Pop her. One gold. Okay, there she is. Okay, did not want her to go mid. Okay, good. No, she's going that way. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Nope, no, 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 no. Don't go mid. Don't go mid. Don't go mid. Please don't go mid. Please don't go mid. Oh, oh, everyone's... No, 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 no. Okay, good, good. Giving me a heart attack, Ashara. Come on. Whew, Lord have mercy. That was scary. Okay. We've got this Gentis slowly pushing his way through that way. And now we're finally going to be able to see a little bit of what we've got to deal with here. Right about now. Oh, well, there's Inthul there. That's not good.
I've got a rocket in my pocket.
Okay, let's get some advanced dragon. Okay, so there's no real damage there. Lever Green has lost his upper barracks. It's about time, thank God. Well, that didn't help. So we'll pop this, repair, pick that up. Okay, so now let's see where these guys are going. If they're coming up to us, we are in trouble. Okay, no. That means we're still in this. Okay. Okay, 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 okay. So we're gonna have to get a little dirty here. Gonna pick up that storage stone. We've got a nice little push going up that way. Inthul and Ishara are kind of duking it out here. Okay, we need 2 more. Imbued Ancient Masonry. But this has bought us time. This has bought us some time. But we're 7 and 7, so we're not like bad units here. We actually outclass the Blood Elves. Okay.
They'll never know what hit them.
Luckily, we just have a real barrage of forces coming through here. Unfortunately, they're going to run kind of all over us, but that's okay, because our mana, as you can see, is ticking up rapidly. That's not good. Oh, we actually pulled reinforcements from mid. Oh, we just kicked ourselves in the toss. Yikes, 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 yikes. So we'll have to send a Thissa down this way. Good, that should clip a few of them down. Good, 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 good. Let's try and get some more arcane magic. You should be able to get it before they show up. Unfortunately, Ember might be a pretty huge problem. There's a tier 2, Yaikaruni. She's keeping the unit count low.
Without delay.
Okay, so we do have Lady Vosh over on this end.
I am Azara! I was destined to rule!
Okay. So we do not have to use mana on this front at all anymore. We've got more than enough to defend ourselves. Fire Elemental. No, he still went this way. Damn, 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 damn. We don't have magic level 4. It's not possible for us. Oh, and that clipped us. That's a pain. Okay. Okay, so I think we do have to just, because he will kill us. Because with our heroes, we can actually hold pretty well here. Okay. Now we can pick up Arcane Magic level 3. Because we actually have a breather. Hoppa! This is going to be a problem. We're researching that. We should be okay. Should not have sent an extra hero out this way, but I think that was kind of our only option here to actually survive. And here these are just units. just units. We can take a little bit of damage here. There's no major siege damage coming in. Now there is, but 2, 1, 0. And that should be all we need to defend. Where are my units? Why did they all die? Okay, well at least there's something happening there. This Gentis, my god, is really doing his best, but my god, is he taking some beatings here. Inthul actually, if we can kill Inthul here, then I think we have this push. As Gentis is down, so we've got to get ready to send him down this way. Okay, we killed Inthul, but they killed... Yeah, alright, so that was just kind of a loss across the board here. Okay, this Gentis is just going to keep holding mid for me. What a Chad. Okay, so now we'll pick this up. Get a little bit more of our base defense solid. I wouldn't say good, but solid at the very least. They're 6 and 6 still. They're 9 and 9, so they're maxed out. Pick up empowerment. We're going to send her out that way to push because we see that Ember's here, and I don't think he's going to be able to do much in order to defend just yet. We can also tier 2 to wipe most of this out and kind of isolate Kael'thas. Our smite is back up, which is very, very good.
Research finished.
Okay, that was way closer than I wanted that to be. For no Mograine, really wish he wasn't showing up. Yeah, I'm. Trust me, my man. I am so aware of how under siege our town is.
They'll never know what hit.
Let's just get some more damage here. Renault Mograine might be enough to kill me here. Because he's going to push through. They've cut off all reinforcements from here. I have one Lady Vosh, which should help. Let's get some more magic going. As Gentis is down. We do not have him for a while again. We do not have him again for a while. I think that's how normal English-speaking people talk, right? Right? Maybe? Perhaps? Alright, so let's get some advanced razor spine blades. No! Oh, that's tough. Okay, but we killed Kel'Thas. I'll repair that. Might as well pick these up. We can't get that again. Oh, that was the wrong side to defend. That was... Oh, that's GG. They got us good there. They got us good. Whew. Yeah, I really don't think that there's much more I can really do aside from cause like a little bit of a headache for Red here. But what's nice is that actually he was able to sneak Inthul in. Could this be the turnaround? Oh my god, no, because I did not realize that was not Ember. I thought that was someone else. I thought the fire elementals were Ember. They were not. Very much not. Yeah, so frankly, let's just keep upgrading and, you know, we've bowed out, but this is kind of hilarious. Oh my god, are we gonna take his barracks now? Is this the moment where we just decide to take his barracks? Oh my god, is Kabeka gonna turn this around? Oh my god, this could be very exciting. Okay. And yes, that is it for us, but I am just enraptured by what's going on here. This is wild. We've got that AoE going in. We're wiping out a ton of units. Are we actually going to be destroying his barracks? No, it doesn't seem that way. No. We were close, though. We did a lot of proper damage there. Alright, so I think unfortunately Kabeka had that one last real spawn of, like, gasp of life, but I do not think he's going to be able to destroy a level 20 Ember. It's going to be, I mean, he might be able to, but that would be a tough sell. Especially with these guys coming in up top. I mean, maybe. But if his units start splitting attention like this, I just don't see, yeah. That's it. I don't want to call Juchin well played. This was a great one. This was a great game. Really, I mean, everyone worked for this. Everyone worked for this. Kabeka really, like, right at the end there, I really thought he was going to pull it off. He pulled out all the traps, all the stops, but the early aggressions from Matadiero really surprised, Matadiero, my mistake, really surprised me, caught me off guard. And the fact that I wasn't able to break through the goblins either. I mean, everyone just played really well this game, and I am very proud of everyone who took part. Unfortunately, you know, all good games must come to an end, and it just seems like the overwhelming aggression of Matadiero is going to be paying off in his favor at the end here, especially with the level 22 Ember. The Blood Elves are fighting for as long as and hard as they can, but this up here is going to be their death now. They're just really... They just really don't have much of an option. But once again, the Blood Elves fought until the very, 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 very end. But, unfortunately, there will not be quite as much luck this time around. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching this episode of Sergeant Neutral Plays Survival Chaos. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe. Hopefully, we'll bring you guys a win next time. But hey, this is Sergeant Neutral, signing out.